No, you are not seeing things. This is real. A player build that replicates a large sack that's literally stuffed with mashed potatoes and yes, plays on another level. Yes, he's back this throwback weekend. The return of the 2K16 Myteam legend. We got him, boys. Bhullar. A budget ball and you're not going to need to break the bank to pick up this card. Got one here for 3100 MT. That is a fair price for the 89 overall ruby. Back in 2K16, Bhullar was a 69 overall bronze. That was an absolute beast. Would run this card a ton in the 3-on-3 game mode that was then called the Gauntlet. And Bronze Sim got plenty of run too in the gold and silver restricted seed of Road to the Playoffs. This weekend, we got a whole new collection of cards, all dropped yesterday, and all bringing back good memories of past Myteam seasons. Looking forward to future retro volumes. This volume 1, checking out the cards, got a Pink Diamond Paul George from 2K15. The card looks amazing. A Pink Diamond Penny Hardaway from 2K19. A Diamond Kareem Abdul-Jabbar from 2K17 with that unique card style. A Diamond Kirilenko from 2K19. Amethyst Chris Paul from 2K16, as well as an Amethyst Biyombo. Both of those playoff moments cards. Loved that collection. An Amethyst Dr. J from 2K19. And then 3 rubies. Jonathan Isaac from 2K18. Thon Maker from 2K19. That card was an absolute beast. And then our boy Bhullar from 2K16. That was back when we first got started with our little YouTube channel. Now, pricing out the cards in auction, high interest in most of these cards. Yeah, most of these cards in the collection have value and are definitely worth targeting this weekend to flip if the auction house is your game. Yeah, Ruby Thon's price starting at around 10,000 MT. Ruby Bhullar, like we said, around 3,000 MT. Pink Diamond Penny, a bid only, selling for around 140 to 160. Paul George, the most valuable card in the set, no surprise, selling for around 300,000 MT. Diamond Kareem, seeing this card selling for around 50. Ruby Jonathan Isaac, this ruby has value, a 15K card in auction. And then Amethyst Dr. J, selling for around 4 to 5,000 MT. Amethyst Chris Paul, the highest value Amethyst. This card selling for around 10,000 MT. This card with value for lineups for limited this weekend. And then Biyombo selling for not much more than its 1,000 MT quick sale value. You can find this card for around 2,000 MT. Then Diamond Andre Kirilenko. Yeah, this diamond a bid only. Check it out. And selling 2 for around 120 to 140. The card has Hall of Fame clamps and Intimidator equipped, making the card look interesting. Today, though, we're checking out our Ruby Sim. And yes, we're going to run some triple threat online with the card. Let's check out the card. 69 driving layup, 70 driving dunk. Sim with strength, 90 rated. Good rebounding with 92 offensive, 94 defensive, 11 gold badges, and gave him some quality badges too. Love that they gave him Lob City Finisher. Also box, Intimidator nice, moving truck, brick wall, back down Punisher. Again, the badges all quality. You can add up to 3 badges to this card. I would recommend looking at adding Relentless, Rebound Chaser, probably Pogo Stick. Sim and Hot Zones are just around the basket. Sim lacks a mid-range game and definitely not pulling any threes with this card. Card has a 25 rated open shot 3. You know, Sim's game is throwing his 7'5" build around in the paint. Let's run some Triple Threat Online with the card to check it out. Now, on Triple Threat Online reward boards this weekend, got a chance at winning a Pink Diamond Larry Nance. Pete getting that card this morning. Never an easy task to hit that corner spot. Now, running Sim today with the new Pink Diamond Paul George and that new Ruby Jonathan Isaac. Let's see what kind of lineups we run into today. Game number 1, and our opponent's got a decent squad. He's got 2 newer Pink Diamonds in a season of giving Jason Richardson and Joel Embiid, and then running a Diamond reward Austin Carr. So our opponent in the Diamond tier of token reward players. Let's go to the gameplay, and Sim right away making plays on defense, getting the pass deflection, but off his back. Come on, Sim. Active hands. Opponent here, careless with the ball. Jonathan Isaac picking off the pass, the outlet to Paul George, and getting the quick transition bucket for our first bucket of the game. This Pink Diamond Paul George is nice, really nice, but we want to flex this Bhullar, spotting the off ball, so on the attack with Sim, and getting the reverse jam and the little rim hang. Yeah, Sim's first bucket of the video. And defense making plays, Paul George disrupting the Embiid rack attack. Got Sim securing the defensive board, and then opponent quick to spam the foul to limit any transition offense. Bhullar posting up Joel Embiid, showing off his post-up game, but instead spotting the off-ball defense, weak side. So the basket cut, then slam from our Pink Diamond Paul George. Paul George here grabbing the board and then pushing the fast break. Look at Sim slugging it up the court. Would call for the basket cut, then chuck the big boy the lob. Yeah, finishing here with some Lob City cheese. Now Sim pulled out of the paint, flexing his perimeter D. Then Paul George would pick off the pass. Quick pass out ahead to Sim, pushing that tempo, gets the strong one-handed finish. Sim's got 6 for the game. Paul George here contesting the Jason Richardson shot. Paul George the defensive board. That would let up the card's slasher takeover. Pushing the break. Setting up the lob game winner gets denied. So we'll reset and try it again. Securing the dub here with the quick Paul George drive and finish. Then dunking on the head of Pink Diamond Jason Richardson. That dunk would drop him to the deck and lay him out flat. That's ball game. And Paul George, afterwards, just emotionless. Jason Richardson, not amused. Let's run another, and our next game, opponent with a pink diamond triple threat offline reward, Wayne Embry. I need that card. Those vault odds, though, never good. He's also got a diamond reward, Chris Mullen. That's a card that can be earned from running unlimited. And then an amethyst Donovan Mitchell, a quality budget pick. Can find this card starting at around $15K in auction. If you're shopping it, make sure you're finding it with clamps in range equipped. I'll get the game started here with a little paint camping. Spotting our opponent sitting under the basket with that pink diamond Wayne Embry. No respect for Sim. So we drive down the middle of the lane, gets the left-handed layup to drop for the first bucket of this game. Pink diamond Paul George spotting the off-ball D again. So another dish to Sim. In the paint, it's a little reverse layup to drop. Sim's got the first 2 buckets of the game. Then Sim here on the defensive glass, grabbing the board, pushing the fast break. Pass out ahead to Paul George. Then Paul George swinging the ball to Sim, and Sim, we see the mismatch. So it post up the smaller amethyst Donovan Mitchell. Here the drop step and the hammer. Sim continuing to carry here early. Paul George, though, here with a 3. Left side free throw line extended to go up 3. And we're looking to get the dub here, so sweating a little as this one would stay close. Now needing here a bucket to secure the win. We want to move on to that reward board. Now defense collapsing on Paul George in the paint, so pass out to Sim. Look at Sim creating the playmaking. Gets the off-dribble fadeaway game winner. Sim would finish with double digits. He's got 10 for the game. And then just look at Paul George afterwards, though, dissing Sim. I would walk past him to acknowledge fellow All-Star Donovan Mitchell. It's not cool. To the box score, Sim, Bhullar, and Paul George both scoring 10. Sim an efficient 5 for 7. Let's run a third and final game. Next opponent with a decent squad. He's got a pink diamond Ray Allen, a diamond season of giving Juwan Howard. Then he locked in the team upset for a pink diamond Marcus Camby. Now we get the game started here with Sim on the defensive glass and then pushing tempo. Paul George setting up Ruby Jonathan Isaac with the lob. Not the finish we were looking for, but we'll take it for the first bucket of the game. Sim Bhullar pulling up from mid-range. Nope, that would be a bad decision. So we're going to attack the rack and then finish strong. Yeah, 2 hands with our throwback Sim. Then swinging the ball to Sim on the perimeter. Yeah, Sim not a perimeter threat. What's the defense doing? We attack baseline. And again, another strong finish from our big man. Now game tied at 8. And Paul George here, quick to pull up from 3, would get the green light release. Here Ray Allen driving, but gets denied on the layup attempt. Sim secures the ball, the quick outlet pass to Paul George. Then Paul George would take it straight to the rack. And that back scratcher would let up the Cards slasher takeover. 5-point lead. Sim another rebound. That would let up the Cards glass cleaner takeover and continuing to push tempo. Sim, look at him, take it the full length of the court, the drive, and gets the left-handed layup to drop. Sim's got 6 for the game. More Lob City cheese. Paul George spotting Jonathan Isaac, cutting down the middle of the lane. Yeah, he goes up and finishes with the reverse jam. And then it's Ruby Sim getting into the Lob City fun. Pick and roll, Camby with the help, leaving Sim unguarded and goes up and finishes with a 2-handed slam. And here setting up your game winner, it's Paul George, quick on the trigger from 3, gets the green light release, and that is ball game. So a fun little run. With these new retro cards, likes greatly appreciated on this video, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Only the best tips and tricks on how to run my team every season, no money spent. For Party Pete, this is Space, we're out.